Hey guys, Rob here. Today's video, I just wanted to get back out into nature. So what we have planned here is an overnight camp, and we have a really nice, beautiful pond next to us. And we're gonna set up camp right here in this area. So let's get started. So before I make my camp, first thing we gotta do, obviously, is get this pack off. So if you guys watched my budget gear loadout video, this is the pack from that video, and the contents are inside as well. So we're gonna clear this area out, and I'm gonna get my tent set up. Alright, so we got everything set up. We got the tent set up, sleeping pad, everything's in the tent, and ready to chill out. So hot out here. It's 95, real feels 105. Humidity is probably like 90%. But I'm gonna show you guys my setup real quick, and then I'm gonna collect some water from behind us. That way I can stay hydrated. So this is what our tent looks like. I really, really love this tent. Haven't slept in it yet, so tonight will be the first. But I love how small it is. I love the color. So if we take a look inside, this door does roll back, but I just have it just flopping right now. Got my pillows. And then down here at the foot end, I just have my backpack for now. I'll probably move that later on. But yeah, I'm gonna close this tent up. And you know, one thing I didn't mention yet is that we are going to do some fishing here. So I have my micro light set up. It's a completely brand new setup that I bought for backpacking, specifically for freshwater backpacking, and can't wait to show you guys that. So I picked up this little micro rod. It packs down to, I think it's 21.5 inches, which is really compact. So I just put it together real quick. And then for the reel that I got for the rod, I bought it in 2 different pieces. So I bought the reel first and then I bought the rod. That way it's a custom setup exactly for what I need. And this is the reel here. This right here is a Fluger President 20. So it's a really small reel. And I have 6-pound high vis monofilament on the reel, so it should be pretty good for some nice ultralight. Should be able to handle a decent bass. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing fully set up on the rod, and then I'm gonna go get some water. Need to make sure I stay real hydrated. But yeah guys, I forgot to mention that you're not really supposed to camp out here. So this is technically a stealth camp. And you're not allowed to overnight park, but I did anyway. Hopefully my car should be okay. There were no other cars in the parking lot when I got here, so hopefully it stays like that and I'm the only one out here. All right, I'm gonna collect my water. I got my my Grail, and some of you guys have seen me do this before. I just pull this out, and then I've got a piece of rope pretty much tied around the cup, and I'm just gonna throw that into the water so I can collect it, because it's kind of steep. I may have to try to go down there, but we'll give it a shot like this first. Yeah, we lost a decent amount of water, but we got about half a cup full of water. So I'm just gonna put that inside of my gravity feed bag. Really clean looking, crystal clear, crystal clear. The water actually goes straight down like this, so I can't even go any farther than this unless I want to go for a swim. That was not a good toss. Let's try to do that again. That was better. All right. Gotta watch out for gators. Got my last cup there, and just gonna add it to this Canuck bag. Yeah, I know I have the Grail and everything. I just always like to double filter my water. But yeah, that water looks great. That looks really good. Probably don't even need to pre-filter it because it's so clear. Like there's no sediment or anything in it. I could probably just use the Grail. But all right, we're gonna go back to camp and gravity feed this. There we go. All right, guys, we got one. Finally. We got one on the ultralight. Just a little baby bass, but got rid of that skunk. If we can get a bigger one, that would be great. All right, gonna get him back in the water. It's time to eat, guys. Just gonna boil some water. Believe it or not, guys, I actually have a Mountain House meal today. It's the chicken and rice pro pack. That one's not too bad. You know, got pretty mad at myself because I made a little mistake, and you know, I was gravity feeding that water, and I had a Smart Water bottle sports cap on the receiving end of that Canuck bag to collect the clean water, and you know, I was messing with it earlier, and I realized that when it was getting too full, it would separate from the filter, and then I lost a little bit of water, so I had to fix it. And I rigged it up so that way it would be good. And then that filter, the 2-liter Canuck bladder, almost filtered the whole 2 liters. And it took like an hour and a half, 2 hours to do that, just gravity feeding. And then I'm over here just like relaxing and everything, finished up fishing. And I looked over at my water because I was ready to go drink some. Whole thing was on the side. I lost all my water. So I said, screw it. And I went and I just threw this thing in the pond here, filtered it through here, and started drinking this. So I'm sure this water's fine, especially with this here. I'm not too worried about it, but I was a little bit bummed because I wasted, 2 hours of babysitting that filter just for it to fall over when I wasn't looking. This is really, really, really good. So guys, I'm gonna finish my dinner and just enjoy this view. And I'll bring you guys back when I'm finished. All right, guys, so I just been laying in the tent, just totally relaxing. I mean, like the last, I feel like week and a half or so, 2 weeks even, I've only been getting like 5 or 6 hours of sleep every night. So I've been pretty tired. But yeah, so I took the time to relax and everything. It was a lot of work getting everything set up earlier, and it was hot. So right now it's kind of cooling off a little bit. It's probably like 87 right now. And you guys see that the sun is starting to set. And I'm gonna do a little bit of fishing for a few minutes. It's right now 7:45, so I'll probably fish for like 15 minutes or so, see how that goes, and then probably just gonna get back in the tent and call it a night, to be honest. That's the last of the sunlight, guys. You know, they say dog is man's best friend. Well, when you're in Florida and you're hiking and backpacking, a bandana is man's best friend. But yeah, so like I like this tent, you know, it's a new tent and everything, and I can sit up straight, like my head's right at the top, but I still have enough room. It's doing what it's supposed to do for me. I'm all the way stretched out. You guys see, I have just a little bit of room, but I'll take it. I wanted something very low for concealment, for stealth camping. This is actually one of my shortest actual tents, you know, other than a bivy tent. So this tent stands 38 inches tall. So it's like right at 3 feet, which is perfect. And it's narrow and it's a freestanding tent. So it's easy to move around. It's easy to set up. But this is how my head area looks here. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set up my little fan here, hang it from the top. Hang it just like that, turn it on. Pushing some good breeze right now, which is exactly what I need. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Peace, good night. So just woke up not long ago and stretched my legs and everything. Threw the rod out a few times. Didn't have any luck. Didn't really fish too hard. Slept really, really, really good. You know, I was so tired, and this setup is perfect. You know, I might almost say that I like this tent just as much as I like my Durston. Which is funny because my Durston, like my whole kit, I paid like $400 or $450 for all that. You know, the tent, ground sheet, poles. And this tent right here, I only paid, I think it was like $64, including a 1 year or 2 year warranty from Amazon. But just goes to show you, you know, it's not always about the price or popular brands and stuff. I wasn't expecting to like this tent as much as I do now, but it's pretty sweet. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna get all my stuff packed up and head out of here. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and that sun is starting to come up, and I want to get out of here before it gets way too hot. Yesterday we did catch a couple fish. We caught like 3 or 4, I can't remember, but they were all small. And even looking into the water with my glasses, my polarized glasses, I can see that there's a lot of small bass in here. So that might be why we're not catching any of the big ones, but you know, just too many small ones. But nonetheless, we did catch some fish, and you know, it was pretty fun. Did get to use the new backpacking rod again. I've used this a few times already. It's a nice little setup. But yeah, this spot is amazing, and I definitely want to come back here in the future. But yeah, this area here is really nice. You're tucked back here by yourself. There's only one way into this area, and you'd have to come from that way to get here. So really nice spot, really nice overlook on the water. Camping right at the edge here. Filter your water, catch your fish. You know, everything is just right here, and I'm grateful that I was able to get out here and come to this spot and actually do this. So, time to get everything packed up, guys. All right, guys, we're gonna end the video here. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this one. So got everything packed up, put everything back the way it was when we got here, including the brush. Left no trace. I highly encourage you guys to do that. If you guys are not doing that, make it so that way when the next person discovers a camp area or a possible area to hang out, that it looks like no humans have ever been there. That way they have a better experience. So I had an amazing time here. This was absolutely worth it. And I definitely look forward to coming back here and doing it again. But like I said, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. If you guys can, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up for me. Share the video with somebody to help get the content out there. Subscribe if you're new as always, guys. Until next time, I'll see you on the trail. Peace.